G'day, this is Simon at South OC Cars and Coffee. No James at the moment, he's losing his voice, so he wants to try and save it so we can talk about some of the exotics. So hopefully he'll be able to do that. Great day today, a little overcast, but an amazing turnout of cars. We got the VF Engineering guys here with their Super Trofeo race car, the EVO, as well as their regular STO, which is, I say regular, supercharged, about 900 horsepower, amazing. Great turnout of exotics. We've got an incredibly restored Triumph motorcycle that I've already made motorcycle of the week. No car of the week this week, motorcycle of the week. Just a ton of stuff to see. Let's go for a walk and check some stuff out. Here we have the guys from VF Engineering pulling in the race car. G'day Nick. This is the Super Trofeo race car followed by the STO street car. Good morning. This has got their supercharger kit on it. The other one actually races in the EVO series. It is a proper non-street registerable car. They've actually trailered it here and just driving it in. Isn't that amazing? Two very beautiful cars. This one is just a shy of 900 horsepower, I believe. I've been in it. It is an incredibly quick car, an incredibly beautiful car. Now these two are parked, we have a closer look. This, obviously, the Super Trofeo race car, you can tell this is a race car. It has the battle scars to prove that it's done some serious track time. This car's been around the world, places like Portugal, all over the US, racing in that Super Trofeo EVO class. Amazing car. When you look at this thing, it is just very little of the original Huracan that it's based on. The interior, nothing's the same. It's so much aero on it. It is so cool on every angle. Great that manufacturers still manufacture cars like this. Next to it, the VF Engineering, who also own that. This is their street car. This is the STO with their supercharger kit underneath. You can't really see it under there, but it's a beautiful green supercharger kit. Their superchargers, the whole kit is so well engineered. One of the few companies that the manufacturer will actually still warranty the vehicle with the kit and with the tune. So always great to have Nick and the team from VF here. Great to see. They're just going to take the cover off that. We'll have to make sure we come back and get a shot of that.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
How pretty is this Porsche? This is just absolutely beautiful. The color is magnificent, suits it so well. Interior, completely modernized, beautiful looking seats. This is just absolutely stunning. Every single angle. There's something about this era of Porsche that's, I mean, look at those lines, those curves, and certain colors make those curves look good, other colors hide it. This color is absolutely perfect. The green stitching in the dash, those wonderful looking Recaros. This is very, very nice. I could just stand and walk around this thing all day long. This beautiful 600 LT belongs to Florin from the PDM Brands. These guys do all of our merchandise these days, and wow, do they do a good job. Now, the cool thing about the PDM Brands is they have their own fashion label. Go to this Instagram page or go to their website, and if you look at their apparel and you buy it, you can go into the draw at the moment to win an amazing BMW S1000 RR Superbike. Customised, carbon fibre, tune, making over 200 horsepower. Great way to win yourself a bike, a killer bike at that. So the PDMBrands.com, check them out, win yourself a BMW motorcycle. So we put the motorcycles over on the back wall, and boy, it's working out well. Tons more space for them, so they can spread out, hang out with all their peers, talk motorcycle talk. This is a great thing for us because it just allows us to bring more motorcycles without cramming them in. In fact, we don't have a car of the week this week. We have a motorcycle of the week. It's this beautiful Triumph Trophy 650, 1970. This thing has been meticulously restored. I don't want to tell you too much about it in this video because I want you to watch the, well, not car of the week, motorcycle of the week video, but there are so many little details. Phil, the owner of this bike, did a great job in the restoration. I just absolutely love it. Make sure to check that out.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my.
We got the guys from Porsche Pirates here again today. I've got to show this car. I know I've showed it before. Yep, it's an orange Porsche. You think, no big deal, until you get to the, I guess you call it the back pointy end. That is not a flat six, that is an LS transplant. The purists are going to be cringing right now, and I like that. I like seeing the purists become uncomfortable, because when you own a car, you should be able to do whatever you want to it, and this guy put the go fast stuff in the back, this LS. Now, the crazy thing about it, an LS actually doesn't weigh much more than that flat six, so you get the advantages of all the torque out of a V8 and the horsepower, so it would be a quick little car. So LS, Porsche, I think that's cool.
I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I.
We got David pulling in from DDE right here. Check this out. Absolutely beautiful. Love the Alberta license plate. Revenge. Magnificent looking SVJ.
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion, even though I offer.
Check out this caddy. This thing is so special. When the owner pulled in, I asked him to move forward because he was actually parked back in the park over there. We lined it up at the back of the park. He's still hanging over the front. These modern parking lots are not made for some of these big old American metal. So cool car, rare. The old classic things that Cadillac was known for, the magic eye, which dipped the headlights if a car was coming the other way. Such a luxurious vehicle for its day, and so special, but just so many things. The great big wings on this thing, the lines are just absolutely beautiful. Such a special car. You know, there was a day you would say that this was very much a competitor to the likes of Rolls-Royce. You know, Cadillac's a different beast these days. You wouldn't say that about the new Cadillacs. This would have been one of the most special cars you could have bought. Look under the hood of this Jaguar. What do you see? Small block Chev. Not as common anymore, but a number of years ago, because Jags were hard to work on, parts were expensive, people started to make kits to fit small block Chevs into Jags. And it made a lot of sense. These days, some of the old Jags are pulling some value back again and people want them original, but if you wanted a regular daily driver that was reliable, this was a really good way to go a number of years ago. Great looking Pontiac Bonneville here. Something about this era of cars, so much metal. We talked about that Cadillac before. This is even longer, I think. Look at that beautiful interior in there. It's just such a great place to spend time, I'm sure. All those classic lines. Something about cars of this era. They weren't worried about gas mileage or anything else like that. They just kept making them bigger and putting a bigger motor in it so they could get some power out of the thing. Super cool.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest.
So the back of this car is actually what caught my eye, not the front. But I can see why it needs what you'll see in a second in the back. Have a look at the size of the precision turbo underneath here. This thing is super tough. Slicks on the front, slicks on the back, of course, four-wheel drive. Have a look at that parachute on the back. Now, I used to think there's no way in the world you get a four-cylinder to go as fast as a V8. Watching the recent series of Street Outlaws, there were guys racing in 69 Camaros with big blocks with nitrous, and guys in Fox bodies with LS with Pro Chargers. F-150s that had a ton of work done to them, and the Jeeps with the Trackhawk motors. The car that won the series was a Civic that was 1200 horsepower and left everybody for dead. So just because something's little and just because it's a four-cylinder, never underestimate it. You know, my Camaro's at over 1000 horsepower, but after looking at this, hell, I'd think twice before lining this up. This is super quick, really great to see.
In different versions, each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor.
That is it for another week at South OC Cars and Coffee. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Big thank you to all of our sponsors, to Maguire's, Polestar, PDM Brands, Next Level Auto Protection, Cool Van, Carbontastic, Happy Jewelers, and Bechstein Law. Thank you so much. If you would like to become a sponsor, please reach out to us via our website or social media. Also, a big thank you to all of our volunteers. We could not do this show without you guys. If you want to become a volunteer, please reach out to us via social media. You can do that either via our Instagram page, South OC Cars and Coffee merch, through our website, or through DM via Facebook. If you become a volunteer, you get to bring your car in early, and also Ruby's hooks you up with a free coffee and donut. Big thank you to Ruby's for doing that, and also a thank you to the outlets of San Clemente for allowing us to be here. We could not do this show without them. So please, if you have to do some shopping, come to the outlets, tell them South OC Cars and Coffee sent you. Big thank you to the City of San Clemente for allowing us to be here as well. Speaking of which, please remember, if you come to our show, no speeding, no revving, no burnouts. That includes coming and leaving the show, and also on the streets of San Clemente. Thanks so much for watching again. Please remember to like, follow, and subscribe. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.